Oh, yeah, it says we're live. Good. Excellent.
Now, how do I
Oh,
stop
snap.
spinning? What? There we go. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, it says we're live.
I'm
Good.
safe.
Excellent.
Now,
Once you
how do I
start
stop
snap.
spinning? What?
All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Living World Adventure Fair Game, featuring myself, Sir Nerp, as Dungeon Master. Characters Brand, Lanzu, Reginald, and Aaron. There, you find yourselves on a small farm, rolling hill, Westfall. You and your companions have been called here by the farm, and by the name of Adwin, asked for aid in dealing with his coin on the table, waiting for you to stop these folks. Walking up an old cobblestone path, four figures, farmhouse. Character?
Ah, fine. I'm Brand of the Striders, proud member, one and only Tiefling. Uh, I'm not too excited to be uh just going to get some chicken poachers, but whatever. A job's a job, I guess. I could be doing better things, but whatever.
You?
Uh,
Uh,
I'm here. S- So my character, his name is Lanzu. He's part Word Wanderers. Um, he was kidnapped by a local cultist, nearly lost his life to him, but he managed to escape thanks to like some Word Wanderers that saved him. But his father got captured, and now he's working with the Word Wanderers because they shared similar motives, and he hopes to find his father eventually at some point.
Reginald?
I'm Ironclad Warbear playing Reginald Fairback, and I'm a old has-been warrior that has hit the end of his road and has returned to the Steel Saints to in order to relive his glory days.
Baron?
My name is Verum, the Smuggler. I am a Yanti, so I will frequently be lisping my S's. Verum is, as I said before, a smuggler. He requires gold, and that's how he finds himself on this mission. Much of his background is a mystery to his party members.
All right. It's a pleasant mid-afternoon. A light breeze drawing throughout the ward. We're on farmstead of outlying farms, city of Westfall. Has called. Notice, however, approach. There are two graves. One quite recent, the other older. To the left. Further
Uh,
ahead, see a man sitting upon a chair, porch, farmstead.
Is there anything on the gravestones?
Yes, it them. I can read it. Yeah.
I'm looking at the newer one, the one on the south.
Right. Number one says, "Here lies Caleb Alswick, beloved son and hero."
Interesting. And the one on the north?
North says, "In loving memory, Sarah Alswick, best of wives and best of women."
Can I tell how? Never mind.
As you approach the man, Brand, visually gonna shrink back into a corner, like, "Oh, please don't hurt me, demon. Take what you want. Just leave me be. Leave my family be."
Man, come on. I'm here about the chicken thing.
Hey,
Yeah, me and these other ones want to help you out with whatever your problem was.
Right.
I'm not a demon.
Are you?
I'm devilishly handsome.
Off to a good start.
Mission.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Well, had some chicken poachers recently. Of bunch of the goblins are in the area. They have been coming in here stealing my chickens, which is not stealing anything else. Run over here. Hope the chickens running away, screeching. But there was another thing that being my
Oh.
border collie Kip gone missing too, as well as some bushels of corn and wheat.
Hmm.
Goblins, they do not like corn and wheat, as far as I know.
Aye.
I don't know much about goblins.
Terrible, stinky creatures. You probably won't like them.
Hmm.
Well, what do you think, old man? Or old and wise? And old. What should we do?
Well, I think we have a job to do. Simple as that.
Well, hold
So-
on. Cadwin, tell me. What can you tell us of these goblins? Were they armed? Are they organized?
Well, they do have some weapons. Not really organized. They kind of run around screeching about chickens.
And are we the first to attempt to deal with them?
Aye.
Interesting.
Gosh. Here's my
So what's growing in the fields?
the fields right there contain tomato.
So, sir, you know where we should start investigating?
Oh yes. There's a trail of blood up this way. Chicken coop. House. Fastest path.
I want to
Give it
fly over there.
Right. Over here, there's the chicken coop. She will look at you. Oh! Hi!
Okay. Whatever.
It's through to here. See the blood already. Stains a bit.
Hmm. Can I inspect the
Chickens.
blood?
Oh, yeah.
Can I do investigation?
What was it that I'm rolling? Or
Investigation.
okay.
Follow tracks right around the blood.
Well, I wanted to find out if it's is it chicken blood or goblin blood?
Yeah, not finding anything.
Right. Brand dealt with various wells nastier made such as goblins and the like. This is goblin blood.
The chickens must have put up a fight.
Chickens putting up a fight against goblins?
Yeah, have you seen these little birds? They're ferocious. They got some hard beaks. I know a lot about chickens. One could even say, I'm a chicken.
Should we take them with us? They could be valuable allies.
No. Is there anything else around the chicken coop? Like, investigation. Why not a perception?
Nice.
I'm better with perception.
Take a quick looking around. This is for certain. Just the blood is what you see. It's out of the ordinary. Chickens though.
Okay. Is there any blood on the outside?
Yeah. Looking on the outside of the pen, you see trail lead.
Tell me, Kedwin, when was the last attack from the goblins?
Of about 2 nights ago.
And how frequent do they attack?
It's varies every couple days.
Hmm.
That's usual.
What else did you say was taken?
Usual of stuffs. Born and my border collie.
Probably dead, but where was the other stuff taken? The foods and stuffs and your dog.
Nice. Well, stuffs is normally held down here. It's a little side. Passes
There
again.
you go.
They are most of the foodstuffs are housed in here.
Can I look for any points where someone might have gotten in?
Could I roll for like?
Just see that there's a door here and
Could I roll
Okay.
for investigation here? To see if I can find any clues or anything.
Can I get a fingerprint analysis of the? No, can we go inside?
Yeah.
Huh? I want to go inside. What?
side is a small dirt or stack that houses many shelves. Varying type. Apples.
What was that person's name? Cadwin. I'm gonna call it Cadwin. Hey, can I have one of these apples? Been traveling for a while and I'm pretty hungry.
Sure.
I'm gonna take an apple. Well, seems like you got two problem. Got the goblins taking the chickens and something else that took the food stuff and might have taken your dog. Or the goblins could have taken your dog. Or something else entirely could have taken your dog.
Well, you can figure it out. Taking stuffs and find my dog. And stop those goblins. Greatly appreciate.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Of course, finding the dog, it will add on to the price, of course.
No, it won't.
It won't?
No, I mean, why would it? I mean, dog is man's best friend. Why are you gonna charge to find a friend?
So we are here to hunt goblins, not find dogs.
We ain't gonna put an extra charge on it. Find the dog. I'm gonna
Yes,
go back to the blood trails.
I, 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 I agree with him.
Stan. You can make a survival check to follow any tracks that might have been left.
Okay. What kind of check is that?
Survival.
Okay. I thought you said a follow check.
No.
I was like, what kind of check is that? Oh. Jeez.
Would I have detected at all if Cadwin was telling the truth in terms of the goblins' frequency and attacks, or just the goblins themselves? When
Make me
they're
attacking.
attacking.
As sight. She's going to down it. Hi, hi. Telling the field.
Um, hello. I was just wondering if you knew anything, about this.
We have been under attack by goblins quite often. Chicken. Um, there is one thing. Nights ago, the last attack, I saw the chickens wearing outfit made of chicken feathers, dressed as a chicken, waving around this sword that was chicken.
What?
Huh.
What?
That does sound interesting.
As for
Hey, so I have a question.
he is telling the truth.
Okay, thank you.
I'm speaking to Eleanor, the woman. So why'd you jump and scream when I approached you, but you're just fine with this little shrub?
I mean, you have wings and you have a tail, and I don't mean to cause offense, but you do kind of look like a demon, and we are in the middle.
Mm. Okay.
You see.
Yeah, but you don't see a talking shrub every day either.
Well, actually, no, it's quite common.
Okay, I see. Demons are okay. Let's follow the tracks. I call out to the other three.
With your survival, you're able to follow them out this way. With that, you okay.
Nice.
I'm
Select your
curious to how
tokens.
those two people died.
Select your tokens, and then select this link. Teleport.
It's a real shame.
It is loading.
Oh, oops.
Good thing this is
Wait.
loading
So,
faster than
wait.
that
What was
was.
I supposed to do?
Click on your token, and then in that window, you'll see teleport pad token. This link. Click that link.
Teleport pad. Where is that at?
Under the chat.
Oh.
Now that you're on this map, post guys sound. This is in addition to.
I hear a river.
Find yourselves in a fairly rocky valley, hills. It's still fairly um, mid afternoon. Spent too much time there, so it wasn't that long of a trek. However, noticeably in this area a bit more of a thick brush. Although with your friendly neighborhood brand, be able to keep you guys on pace.
Can I make a perception to see if there's anything ahead?
Sure. You see a couple birds in the sky, but that's about it.
Can I fly into the air and see what's around us?
Sure. How high do you want to go?
Alright. 30 feet. Is that gonna be enough for?
Oh, this hill at the tip top goes up 50.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go higher than that.
Okay. Out. Get a lay of the entire length. That's what you see. about you.
Ooh.
Path going directions.
Do I see what that is at the
What
top?
this area?
At the top. Yeah.
See a large burrow dug around.
Hmm.
Is much too big to be a normal groundhog.
Do you see anything up there, Brand?
Yeah. Thanks. Some water. Some a hole.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna fly back
What's
down.
wrong with it?
It's easier to talk when we're closer and when I'm not high into the air.
You were a little far away. Did you say hole?
Yeah, a hole. Looked like it was something dug out. Could be where the goblins are. Could be not. Probably. You could go check it out. I'm gonna eat the apple that I got earlier. Take a few bites out of it.
Very tasty.
Mm.
Somewhat crisp.
We should get some more apples when we go back. You guys should have gotten some yourself. These are good. All right,
I'd
let's
rather
walk
pay
along
attention
the.
to the visuals, man.
You speak so highly of these apples. Now I want one.
Oh yeah, you should have got one.
Hmm.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Do we? Can I roll for survival to see if there's any tracks or anything along this
Yeah,
path
roll survival.
that are recognizable?
Could I do the same?
How long have we been traveling? On
You guys have been
to get to
traveling
this
for
place.
about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, original. You're able to find marking. Oh, and Baron, sorry. Original and Baron, you both find fairly old tracks. Baron would these as goblin. Probably about old. Heading this way.
Can we discern an approximation of the numbers?
They are spattered all out. With X though. Yes. 3 and 8.
Okay.
These must have been the goblins that made their way to raid the chickens.
Or it could be another group of goblins that we have to take care of. Who knows?
It is
You will
quite
say that
possible.
sarcastically. I make a perception check. Oh, okay.
Aw.
Oh man.
Nothing really popped out at you. You'll hear the weird song, the sounds of the river.
Huh. It seems like this thing could go on for an entire hour and 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
Well, should we investigate the hole first?
I believe we should.
Unless you guys are thirsty and you want to go to that river.
I would prefer something a little more stiffer to drink.
Okay, at this point, make me a perception check.
All of us? Okay.
Okay.
That's worse. Oh
Roll.
no.
Ah,
There we go.
is 14 enough?
Anzu, think, way off in the distance. Barely hear, but you do hear something.
I will relay that to everyone else.
Uh,
That there's something in the distance.
Not very legible. Bang. That's what you hear. Way off in the distance.
this a bush of berries?
I'll relay that to the whole party that there's something in the distance.
What did it sound like?
Something I don't know.
You know what direction it came from.
This way.
Right. Rounding the corner, Verum, the head of a green-skinned short creature. Best.
I will kind of hold up my hand in like a hush and be like, friends,
See these.
I see something.
Let's,
Path ahead, straight ahead.
should we go ahead and hide?
I think we should hide.
All right, I'm gonna hide it in the berries.
I would do the same thing.
Okay, everyone, self-check.
I'll be one with the bush.
I am the woodberry.
Oh,
Ah, dude, a 17.
My back.
I
Please say
did
four.
one.
Please say 14 is enough.
I'm the one who's stealthy and I got a 9.
Man, I wanted to pick some berries too.
Okay. Feeling all good.
Oh,
Get all the good
Okay.
rolls out of the way before combat starts.
How far away are they from us?
They are about 165 feet away.
Hmm.
can I see? Can I make a survival check to see what kind of berries these are? Alright.
Do you really believe that this is the time for that?
I won't get any other chance.
Their
Do
little
we-
pitter patter's moving faster.
Do we have a time to make another stealth check?
Have time, but you don't really have the ability. Feel like you're pretty stealthy right now.
Alright.
Is
Alright,
there
how
a
far
way
are we
that I
now?
can check? Is there a way for my character to know that he's not concealed, like based off the goblin's reactions?
Have everyone make a check. Also, that it makes sounds. Assume. However, goblins are say something else.
Hold on.
If any of you speak goblin, let me know.
Nope.
There we go. Oh my god, these rolls.
Let's see. How far are we away from them now?
You
Okay.
guys feel super stealthy right now.
How far away are they right now?
They are 35 feet away from Brand.
Hmm.
I think they know
I'm-
where we are, guys.
I'm gonna shoot one. This one. With my longbow.
Have
You beat me to it. I was gonna do something.
Huh. I'm fast on the draw. As quick as the red.
Are you truly quick?
No. But I can fly. Where's my initiative roll?
Yeah, it's not actually let me roll mine.
are you in person?
I am indeed. I'm gonna just roll it.
There we go.
Yeah, just roll it.
Oh, my roll didn't go through. Let me try again.
Oh, big old 6.
There we go.
I have advantage on initiative too.
You can roll twice then.
Okay.
Better. The
Oh, I have to select my token. Yes. All right. Well, going with the first one anyway.
Right. Brand. Back first.
Cool.
Out of the bushes. This is a prize round for you. Did attack before.
Okay. See, it's attack frame, right? Do I have advantage on?
Yes, it's
Yes.
there, but they weren't.
I also gain advantage on the against things that haven't acted yet. So do I get like 3 rolls
You just
or
have advantage.
okay? There we go.
Right. Standing up out of the bushes, draw your bow, pull back on the string, and release an arrow, slamming into the goblin's shoulder. It was the top one, right?
Yeah, that one.
Side. He will screech out, shaking his arm.
Ha!
Right. Normal initiative. Brand.
What's that?
Return again.
Oh,
And normal initiative now.
okay,
You're no longer
cool.
surprised.
That's awesome. Let me just make another attack on the same goblin.
Okay.
And do I also get initiative advantage on this, don't I? Or
That activates if they have not acted yet, correct?
yes.
Then they have not acted yet, so you're good.
Okay.
Drawing forth another arrow, you pull back on the string and release. Fortunately, the arrow whizzed past, wide, slamming into the rock over here.
Oh, okay. Can I still move after I attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll fly into the air.
Hey, how high are you flying?
20 feet.
You are now 20 feet in the air.
Yes.
Anzu.
I will.
Also.
Oh, I need to get mine too.
Guess I'll stand here. And how far is that? Yeah, that's in range. I use produce flame on the one that Brand hit.
Alright.
Now, how do I roll damage?
Whew. Focusing one at a time. Heck yeah.
If you want to roll something that's not in your macros, do flash roll and then spacebar and then a d6. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
it's
gonna
1d8.
Yeah, you're gonna need to make an attack roll first.
Is that just a flat d20 plus your
20 plus spellcasting stick.
There we go.
Right. Roll damage. Bolt slam into it.
A solid 2.
Okay. Lighting your hand aflame, you pull back and throw it like a grenade at the creature. It goes, oh no! Ah! A little bit of flame screeches upon its flesh. Although it does not do that much damage. It's not a very heavy. Right. Any more of your movement you want to use? You're gonna stand.
Wait, how much more movement do I have?
So you have 10 feet left.
Alright, then I'll just move here.
Okay. Reginald.
Alright. I'm going to move forward as far as I can. And then hold my action for when the goblins enter my reach.
Alright. Verum.
I will step out onto the road. Right there. And I will actually. What's the distance between me and the goblin in the top right corner?
That would be 45 feet.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Frostbite on him. So he needs to make a con saving throw, please.
Right. Failure to me.
He fails, so he takes d6 of damage.
Pull that up.
Solid 1, but he has disadvantage
Hell
on his
yeah.
next attack rolls.
All right.
Solid one.
Push your hand out towards the creature as a cold beam of energy will shoot out into the goblin. A little bit of frost scorches around his torso.
Which one was that you attacked?
Top right.
Oh, cool.
Stay real quick. I know. 8.
So it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Since I held my action for when they enter reach, can I still use my my reaction attack that I get from Polearm Master at the same time?
Say again.
I took Variant Human and I have a feat Polearm Master, which allows me to take an attack of opportunity when enemies enter my range. Can I take that attack on the first thing that enters and then do my held action, or only do one of the other?
I'd say yes.
Okay.
And I guess that's the end of my turn.
The poacher. They are gonna screech out. Give us our chickens!
No.
What?
And you get your dex, Mr. Regin.
Alright.
First swing of your halberd will easily, completely miss, as the little goblin just too fast for you. However, the second one, as you do a backswing, will smack into the back of the head, and it will fall down before you.
You won't be taking any more chickens on my watch.
This one will surge forth. Chickens for the Gordic! Chickens for the Gordic! And will slash at you. Small, little, short sword.
Oof.
Pierce into your side and take some damage. Blood dribbling out from the. Forth upon you. They will also chant, "Chickens for the Gurk! Chickens for the Gurk!" Okay, top one, attack roll. Bottom one. Right, both of the daggers will easily just land harmlessly upon your armor.
Can't even hit an old man. Yeah. Feels
Lol.
Brand.
bad. Oh yeah. It's me. I'll fly over here. I need to snap to the grid, hold on. Fly over there. Keeping the same elevation. I'm gonna fire at Goblin Poacher 3. My bow.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Arrow will slam into the goblin. Roll again for double damage. It's 3 Arrow will slam down into the goblin's eye. Oh, just slump down to the floor.
Easy.
Solid damage. Nice.
Brand will have that smile that's in his token.
Lanzu.
I will. I'll just wait. If I use produce flame on this guy, would I have to worry about hitting Reginald?
No.
Alright, then I'll use produce flame on goblin number 2.
Roll your attack. Alright, the bolt of flame will hit the creature. Roll your damage.
Solid 2.
Lobbing another fire grenade at the gobbo. The fiery ball will explode upon its head, burning its ear. Seems mildly annoyed.
I will move here.
Baron.
You said that these over here are like elevated ground?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I was asking.
Whose turn is it?
Baron.
Oh, okay. I will knock an arrow on my bow, and I will shoot at the top goblin. God damn it. Why is
Bolt
my
will
damage
fly
so ridiculous?
wide,
Yeah.
slamming into the tree behind the goblin.
Damn. And I guess that's all I'll do for that turn, yeah.
Reginald.
You filthy goblins will make it no further. Hiya!
Alright. That on the one in front of you or the
That's the one in front of me.
Right.
And I'll roll another d10.
swing your halberd down, two-handed, straight in the middle of the creature's skull, just cleaves right through, cutting the creature in two. Goes.
And then I will use my bonus action to make a pommel strike against the one remaining goblin.
Right. Almost strike will back it in the side of the torso. Poacher. Tactics. Saving. Reaching out. Tickets for the cluckers! Ah! He'll disengage. Brand.
Should we leave him and follow him?
No.
He's probably going to be heading back to wherever he lives.
Nah.
I think Bran just answered the question with his bow.
Oh, never mind.
I roll again for the. Okay.
Alright, so that is 13 damage as the arrow slams through the back of the skull. Combat is over.
An excellent strike.
Thank you.
Executed with impunity.
I'm gonna fly it down to the ground.
Okay.
And collect my arrows.
Well fought, compatriots. Well fought.
Yes. Did pretty good.
performance from all of us.
Oh, good job.
Are you alright, Reginald?
That one gave me a bit of a scratch, but I'll manage.
Can I see if there was anything on their bodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
The patient.
Okay.
Could I do investigation on this guy?
I would also like to do investigation on one of them.
On him.
All right, I did it.
Oh my god. These rolls.
See what each goblin has a simple yet crude goblin short sword, which for you would be dagger. They also possess a short bow and a quiver of 10 arrows each. In addition, brand find upon a goblin that you're shooting or select this.
Cool. I'll take those and I want whatever arrows they got. Was
it
there
10
arrows on
each,
this
or-
one? Or
Yeah, they each had arrows.
okay. Hey
May
guys,
I take
you
10
wanna-
of those arrows?
I mean, do you have a bow?
I do.
Oh, well, you can take 10.
Thank
Can
you.
I have the other 30?
Absolutely. Assuming, of course, no one else needs them.
I don't need anything.
I need to keep track of my arrows.
Did I hear them right? Did they say they wanted chickens?
Yeah, they must have been the goblins that were getting the chickens.
But I do not see one that looks like a chicken. So there must be more.
Yes. They kept referring to a particular goblin as the leader. They're
Hmm.
the one they're fetching chickens for.
I'm sure we'll kill him later. So
It can never be simple.
kind of berries are these?
They are blueberries.
Oh, cool.
Can I
Can
roll
I
nature?
take some?
Can I roll nature to make sure that they're not poisonous or anything?
What are you doing, Reginald?
Is there any? The goblins came from this.
Yeah, they
Whoops.
came from this.
Oh, nice. 16.
Yep, they are not poisonous.
Is there anything particular I noticed about the other two paths?
Make me a survival check.
How many blueberries can I get? Or do I have to roll survival?
Without rolling survival, you can put a handful. Fine. Survival would gather more.
I think that'd be enough.
That's anything about the other two paths.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
What do
taking
you
a
think,
handful
Reginald?
of berries too, right?
I think that there are three paths.
Yes. I see that you can count.
Indeed.
Good to know.
Well, even though the goblins came down this path here, I still think the hole would be worth checking out, right?
I agree with the winged one.
I agree with him as well.
Cool. Then,
Yeah.
let's
So
go
where is this hole?
up this trail.
Perhaps we should proceed cautiously, in case more goblins wait.
Yeah, probably be a good idea. Or we could go in guns ablaze. I mean,
I
what's
shall-
a gun?
I shall protect the rear. You all move forward. Actually, can I roll a survival check to see if there's goblin tracks here?
Yeah.
Or actually, if there's any tracks in general?
Could I roll something to see if there's like traps?
Yeah, that'd be investigation, perhaps.
Where's
Alright.
our shrub?
21.
Oh, there he is.
No, then I'll roll here.
Baron, notice on this path, find tracks that aren't goblin. You find tracks that humanoid, like human feet in nature. There, you also notice a dog print following these human noise. That human are small, like a baby's foot. I do mean like 1-year-old.
Or like a shrub that just walked down the road.
No,
Not the scrub.
it's not
Actually
me.
has larger footprints than the baby feet print.
Interesting. Seems we are on the trail of something. We shall
Did I see?
continue.
Did I
Yeah,
see
is it
anything-
goblins?
Did I see anything interesting with my investigation?
Let's see. Not notice any traps. Notice the tracks, but you can't tell what they are. Investigation. Know that they are there, and you can see them both this way and this way.
Alright.
Well, my friends, I can safely say that I believe we are on the trail of what appears to be 2 children and a dog.
Well, if it's children, I'm sure they're lost, so we should probably still go to the hole.
Yeah,
Are you
Bear
sure they're
kinda
not
rolls his
goblins?
eyes a bit.
I mean, they could be goblins, right? Hmm.
Regardless, the old farmer asked that we find his dog, and this might very well be the place.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah.
Uh,
Right, Reginald with close proximity and Brand with your perception check. Here. From inside the hole.
it's a dog. Wait, don't approach the hole yet. Wanna see. Could I fly over the hole and see into it, or is it like a
It
cave
goes in
hole?
this. So you
Okay,
don't
so
see the entrance really.
I see.
How large is the hole?
From your distance, you can only really see like 5 feet. It's dark in there. So you're also far away.
It's a good thing we have dark vision.
Could I?
Black.
Could I suggest maybe trying to lure them out? Like we hide somewhere, that then I use minor illusion to make a noise, and then maybe lure them out.
As you guys get closer to the hole, you'll hear.
Well, let's see.
Do you believe that the dog may be rabid?
This dog bounding out of the hole.
No. It is kind of cute.
It seems to
That
be
looks
in
like
a
a
defensive
bullet.
position guarding the end of the hole.
Oh. Oh.
Can I roll animal handling?
Could I also roll animal
If
handling?
I can try and calm him down.
I will like. Yeah, I was just about to suggest the same thing.
Uh,
Since I have proficiency and all that. Hold on.
Baron and Alonzo's efforts, you both are able to approach the dog slowly as it starts nuzzling up against your hand.
Is there any collar or... I guess we didn't ask what the dog looked like for the farmer.
I mean, they said it was a border collie, so
Oh, never mind that. Does it look like a border collie?
unless there's a pack of border collies around here, I'm sure it's the dog.
I will get down on one knee and start to pet the dog. I'll say, yes, this dog is quite nice.
Could I
Um,
also feed it the blueberries that I got earlier, and and pet it?
Yes. Dog would nuzzle up against your hand as you pet it.
I want to peek into the hole.
Full. Yeah. Oh, I did that way too far. There we go.
Hmm.
Like
Can
that.
Can I fit into it?
The entrance is big enough to.
Okay, I shall go in there a bit.
Right. Rounding the corner, you small halfling kids huddled in the corner. Girl holding on to a small doll.
Oh. Hello,
Boy
children.
will stand, stick in hand as if he's holding a sword. Don't come closer.
Listen, man, if it's about if it's about the skin and the horns, you don't have to worry about that.
No?
I'm a
You see down there,
no.
Brad?
It's just some halflings. I'll call
Did you
back
say
to them.
halflings?
So we were just looking for that dog there. So it was someone's lost dog. Or
Yeah, that's Kip. Caught on a branch and freed her. Will hold out little down the stick, holds out a little collar.
okay, I'll take the collar. Or
Baron will
do you mind if I
stuff that
take that?
What are you? First.
I'm Brand. I'm a member of the Stetton Striders. I'm just come around to take care of some goblins.
Really?
Yeah, and as a bonus, I'm looking for the dog as well. So the owner has lost the dog. And I know who owns the dog, so I could take the dog back to them.
Brand, don't you think that these children have maybe grown a liking to this dog?
Yeah, I mean it's a cute dog. I would grow a liking to it, but it's not their dog.
They would
I,
crawl out there.
I would like to step around Brand and be like, tell me, children, why are you here? Where are your parents?
They're dead.
How long have you been by yourself?
Months?
Well, let's get out of this hole, and we should talk. You should meet two of our friends.
Yes, they are more humanoid than us. More
Yeah, we are
human.
kind of scary looking.
They're not a snake or a demon.
He'll pick up
Most
a stick
terrifying
and
people to go negotiate with children.
Allie's hand as they follow you out.
I'm just sitting here petting the dog.
Dog just doing the little handshake thing. Like,
So, children, tell us your names.
well, I'm Flynn Underbow. Callie.
It is nice to meet you. Now, your parents are gone. Why do you live? Do you not have any other kin?
Our village was attacked and destroyed. Wondering this way our parents said to flee, that they were the city this way.
Who were they
Do you-
attacked by?
Works.
Go ahead, Brad.
Do you want us to take you to somewhere that's safer? There were some goblins that were roaming through here, and
You would.
be a shame if you
Uh,
all ran into them. Yeah.
Steer.
Would I?
Wild.
We can
Find
take
out.
you to a nice little farm. Some nice, regular humans.
That farm have chicken.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might have already been there.
Oh.
Pull
Varen will
out.
kind of slap his palm to his face.
He'll pull out
And I'm
Stick of
back.
corn.
Sorry.
Oh. Well, it's all right. I'm sure they'll understand. If we just tell them, what happened, they seem like the understanding folk, even if they are racist. They seem like good people. You'd be in good hands.
right.
We can explain about the corn, pretty easily. It's nothing to worry about. Would I be able to carry them all? Like, carry them and fly back to the farm real quick?
Yeah, the farm's like 30 minutes away, and they weigh like pounds each.
Can I carry the dog with me too?
The dog would weigh about 30 pounds if you that carrying device.
Could I
Mm,
just, could the dog just follow us?
to a goblin place? No.
Oh, wait, I thought we were heading back.
We're going to the farm, are we
No.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the farm, but I could just fly him back real quick and be back in a jiffy. And you guys could go chill out by the river. There
And
was
to
that
take
river
my
down there.
potential reward for such an occasion? I think not.
There's not gonna be a reward.
I really, I think
This
we
was
all
just
should
a
just head back
bonus.
together.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Can I actually investigate inside the hole?
Actually, looking
Give me
around
the-
in the hole, you see that there's lots of remains of stalks, corn, a couple apple cores, which a lot of food stolen from.
Hmm.
Oh, that's what happened.
It was definitely them, alright. Alright, I'll leave the hole. Shall we go back?
I still want to carry the children.
Alright.
And fly with them. You kids want to go flying?
Oh yeah,
Be
let's do
pretty
that.
fun. All right.
We'll jump up and down and excited.
I'll
Callie
pick
looks
them
a
up,
little
and
weird.
yeah, it'll be all right. Here, you want a blueberry? Some good stuff. Fresh pick. Nature grown. I'll give them a few each.
They'll
I'll split up the blueberries between them.
We'll eat it. They haven't eaten in days.
What's that?
They'll eat a couple days.
Okay. Ah,
Pop up your backs.
cool.
Well,
Fly
come
like
along,
10 feet in
Kip.
the air.
They seem exceedingly happy. Even Callie, who has been very quiet and very sad this time.
I'll gesture to Kip to follow us.
You guys heading back to the farm?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
I can just send you guys a link.
Okay.
We saved a dog, we win.
Yep.
Wait,
all right,
wow.
mission's over. That was all the goblins, right? I mean, we're done.
Power teleportation.
I can't. Come on. Flying with the children. I'll go over to her. She's the closest one. Hey,
Oh, hello.
I'll land and
And as you guys
drop off the children.
get pulled, barking toward drop in the distance. Oh, Gip, it's so good to see.
We found the dog that went missing, and we found the cause of the missing corn stalk and all that. It was
We found these two children. They were hidden. Well, they were hiding from the goblins from outside. Unfortunately, they were the ones that were taking your crops and food. But it was for a good reason. They lost their parents. Like, I can kind of relate to that since I kind of lost my father as well.
Oh, she'll get down. Okay. Yeah, what if that we know that you. Where we thought your house was in.
well. Anyway, we thought that you two would be able to look after them until we take care of this chicken problem. And if you need us to take them afterward, we can try and find some place for them.
That ogre, yeah. That, yeah.
Hey, cool.
Get them nice and tucked. Rest. Haven't eaten. Haven't. Right. Well,
Reginald
how about
will,
some pie? They'll both look up very happy.
Yeah, see? I'm not a demon.
You can make blueberry pie with this, and I'll give her the blueberries I found.
Thank you.
Reginald will get on one knee and like towards the children and ask, "Tell me, what was the name of the village?"
Bison? Yeah, Bison.
Oh, I don't want to move back over here. Screen got long.
I see.
Sorry, which one said ogre? Was it the child or the girl?
The child.
Oh.
Have a while.
Oh. I will go see to the owner of the dog. I shall return.
Right, and she's gonna.
See now, Cadwin. There is your border collie. We have returned him.
Aye, aye. I appreciate it. I'm happy to have you back, Kip, and he'll give a big hug.
Just be,
She's a good pup. Good pup.
Aye, she is. Little girl. Ears. I thank you for that. How goes the goblin search?
Well, we ran into a few goblins on the road, but judging by where they were coming from, I think we can go back that way and see if that's where they were. Their their hiding bases. But we'll get rid of them.
I appreciate it.
And dog was finding the dog was free of except can I
you
get
cut
some more
out.
of those apples?
You cut out.
Um,
You're saying
except
free of.
could I? It was free of charge. Finding the dog was free of charge.
Appreciate that.
Could I get some more apples?
Yeah, Of course.
Cool. Get some apples.
Right, the dog will not. Lonzu.
Oh, I'll continue to pet it.
Cadwin, we also brought back two small children.
Oh.
They were the ones acting as caretakers for your dog in the wild.
Yes, they
However,
rescued her.
they also were the ones that stole from you. Now, these children are orphans, and I believe they had no other choice.
I went ahead and told them that they could stay here. And considering that we're helping you out, you should help them out. And turn a blind eye to the dealing.
They're orphans then. They're hungry out there, yeah. Help Kip. Aye, they can stay here. Actually, stole. Wasn't much, anyways.
I'm sure
What
they can
apples
work
they
off their
stole.
debt.
And no debt needed. They saved Kip. Now that is debt paid. I thank you, though.
Now, we should be off again. Perhaps get the goblins this time. What time is it?
It is about 3 p.m. now.
Okay. Still some daylight.
It might be good to dally long. We still have a job to do.
Mm-hmm. Yes. We can finish it up real quick and be back to make ourselves some supper.
Well, I wish you luck.
Mm.
Kip's here again. Leave it, you guys.
And I'll wave back to both of them.
Varen will smile and wave, and as he turns away, he mutters under his breath, I still think we should have gotten paid.
There's a chicken here?
One. Yeah, these are all.
What about this one right here?
Chicken apparently.
Yeah.
We saved the chicken. Payment. We demand payment.
Boys, let's wrap this one up.
Alright, let's go.
All right, we shall continue.
Do the teleport pad?
What? We're walking.
No, we're teleporting.
Warp.
Plot device. Whoa.
Right. There is a teleport link for you, Gonzu.
Wait, Reginald. Wait. Our shrub hasn't teleported yet. Don't just go running ahead without our
Sure you
shrub.
didn't lose them in the trees.
Oh, there we go. For some reason, the link wasn't working for a moment.
He was just camouflaged.
Stealth.
Alright. Hey, good job. Proud of you, old man. You may be old, but you're good.
Can I roll a survival check, please, to see tracks? Actually, well, we already know that they came from that middle path, right?
But what about the river?
From here?
Sure would be nice to get a drink.
It is up to the rest of the group. I will follow, but I do believe we have a job to do.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
doing a lot of walking. A short break couldn't hurt.
We had to deal with those 4 goblins and the dog, and man, I had to carry some children to show that I'm not a bad guy just based on my looks.
Well,
a
you're not a bad
pain
guy.
I know all too well.
Nor are you.
Let's get a drink.
Actually, can I roll survival check?
For what?
Is there any tracks on this path?
Okay,
Could I roll perception on this river?
give me a perception, everyone. Keep your character where they currently are located.
Oh,
Oh lord.
right here.
Let me get that real quick. Oh, baby.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
All right.
That's a good roll.
Initiative. I will reveal perception checks.
Hold on.
Yes.
It's almost the exact same roll I got last time. These old bones don't move as quick as they used to.
Yeah. You're old.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, aren't you the chapter master
Yes,
of
the Steel Saints.
Oh, well, I think I remember seeing you fight with Dabner.
Let's see.
Highly likely.
You got messed up.
Original.
Yes.
Skill check. Skill. All right. Reginald, Brand, and Lonzo, you all notice large cat slinking back to pounce.
Hmm.
The one I don't know is with Verum. I could act in surprise round. Brand, surprise round go. Turn around as hear a crick upon the branch behind you. Cat is slinking forward, ready to pounce, but a wriggling.
Oh. Goodness gracious, it's a feline. Let me see. Guess I shall shoot it with my bow. Yes, I will seduce it. I will
Don't
wink
have any
and
bars
meow.
already.
No. I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Just persuade it so it can leave us alone.
And I have advantage. Correct?
Correct?
Yes. Wow.
Alright. With advantage. Yes.
Oh my
Quickly
god.
turn around, pulling your arrow and letting loose. Too fluid of emotion. Slams right into the cliff face and breaks.
And now I only have like 46 of those.
Cougar. Charge forth. Yeah, you're gonna rush at you.
And then I get
Cougar
a
going
reactionary
for an
attack.
old man. Classic. It's a love story, man.
Is it the opposite?
I guess it is the opposite. But yeah, it's good though. It's same age.
Right, rushing forward, the Kugel will slap at you with its claw. However, you deflect it with your halberd.
And then I get my reactionary attack.
Your action, deflect it with your halberd. You slam down.
Oh, wait.
Creature.
Is this considered a beast?
It's a beast.
Ah, it's my favorite enemy.
The cougar will take a giant gash into its side. And Lonzu. Skip
I have-
ahead. There is a charging at your friend.
Well, first I'll let Verum know that there's a giant cougar trying to kill Reginald. Then I'll rush in and try to help. Oh wait, oops. I didn't set the grid.
Gotta remember to do that.
Right here. And I guess that's everything since I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Prize rank.
That's a full action.
Right. Stay back, beast! Do another standard attack.
Halberd will slam down on the creature's skull. Goes and is flat. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And then
Man, come on! I never get to fight my favorite enemies.
Well then.
What's with all that commotion? Of...
Oh, it's nothing now.
it was a large cat. It attacked us. I dealt with it.
Are you alright?
Broken arrow.
Yeah, I'm
Feels
other than
bad.
the scratch from the goblin from earlier. The cougar never touched.
Nice kill, old man.
Thank you.
Can I skin it?
Yeah, survival.
The surrounding riverbed. See if any clues of like a den or anything like that.
Oh no.
That'd be a perception. Attempt to skin it, and unfortunately, win the pelt in the process. Just kind of dagger it up everywhere.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna throw it away then.
Can I
Throw
make
it
a,
in. I'm gonna throw the pelt like right over here.
Right.
The ruined pelt. What about the meats?
Survival check for that.
Can I
Since
make
I
a
didn't
perception?
ruin those yet.
Can I make a perception if I can see anything in this river?
That's better.
Alright, as for your perception, you don't really notice any or its den in the area around. Survival. You were able to harvest worth of food. Assuming you
Cool.
cook the meat, or if you are able to. You can just put that as a 28 rations. Or 28 rations cat meat.
Cool. Do any of you want some of this?
We could save it for a well done meal.
Yeah, we could eat it afterward. Good thought. Let's get some of this water then, huh? Let me unsnap from the grid.
Water
Can I,
is cool and refreshing.
Is it flowing?
Yes. Well, not super fast, but it is flowing.
A nice trickle.
Yeah, that was
I
weird.
will fill my water skin.
I'm just gonna get a quick handful of water and drink from it.
It is cold and refreshing.
Hey, Reginald, did you roll a perception for what was in the river? Or was that Lanzu that did that?
I did that, but it was just a 9.
Uh,
So I know that it's a river.
Nice. No illusions for us, boys.
Delicious. Alright.
I reckon this is a. We're gonna take a short rest.
Do we need to take a short rest? Are we tired?
The only thing that I was gonna do is second wind and then get it back. Just to top off.
Oh,
But it's fine. I'm only missing 5 hit points.
yeah, you'll be fine. It's nothing. It's not like we're gonna run into any boss or anything.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
seeing as how we maybe be heading into a goblin den of sorts. Did we want to scout ahead a bit before we charge in head first?
No, let's just charge in.
I think we should scout ahead first.
You guys aren't fun. This isn't the Strider way.
I don't know what you do in your striders, but we, in my
Uh,
group, like to stay alive.
But we like to be totally awesome. And that's exactly what we do.
You can be awesome when you're dead.
And I will be. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be even cooler when I fight my way to a glorious death. And I'm just gonna fly over here.
You guys heading up to the path
Oh,
then?
that's cheating.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not cheating, I have wings.
That's cheating.
Wait. I'm gonna take Lonzo with me if he wants to go with me.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
I will
Go.
hold Shamble up the path.
Come on, bring yourself over here. Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
Here's a link, guys.
There's also another blueberry bush here. Just letting you guys know.
Ah, that's fine. I got my fill. I got my good berries to fill myself.
I need to go AFK for a second. I'll be right back.
There we go.
I also have good berries.
Cluckertonium. Man, was I put on this mission specifically because my name was Chicken? Come on.
Alright,
What amazing
We're
happens?
fated to be here.
guys, approach the end of the path. Cabin in the distance, set against a cliff face. All is quiet.
Wait, I haven't loaded in yet. I'm slow.
That's
Can I
why
make
it's
a
quite
perception if I can hear anything like weird inside the house?
Set up.
Mm.
Right, you
Oof.
sound of chickens clucking inside.
I hear chickens in the house. It might be
However,
the
also
might-
notice a west and east.
oh.
Dad, those are chickens! Hurry it! And here and
Do I hear that, or is it just Lanzo? Lanzu.
passive perception one. Baron, Lonzo, and Reginald.
But I don't.
Did I just hear goblins speaking?
Everyone hears the chickens though. Now that
Goblins, huh? Hmm. Let's see.
We might be surrounded.
That's fine.
What did they say again?
go in there, the chickens.
I'm gonna take flight into the air and see if I can see any of them.
All right.
Hold on. Let me snap myself to the grid.
Flying the air out a bit. See a group of goblins hiding behind this, as well as a group of goblin hiding behind this tree. A single goblin behind this.
Huh. Let's see. Uh-huh.
Flying away to rush to defend the door if they need to.
Okay. I'll call down to the other three. I see a few goblins out there. We should I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this
Where
goblin.
where do you see the goblins?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
If
Oh no.
Okay.
arrow, so.
Oh, Reginald, you poor old man.
Like a good
Lol.
old saint.
I get to go before Reginald. Yes.
No! My streak.
I mean, the one fight I rolled really high in initiative, I didn't even actually act it. So
Heh.
Wow, Lancy, that's cool. You want to
Alright.
give me that initiative?
Rise round for Brand. You get to shoot your arrow.
Cool.
Shoot your fire bow.
Let's roll it with advantage. Ooh,
nice.
Right, the arrow will slam to the goblin's. Roll. It's gonna spin its head to the side now. Still standing.
wow.
Arrows still sticking out of the skull. Wobbling about. Right, normal initiatives now. Don't attack the chickens! Defend it! All scream. They're going to dash. Next, and this one is. Defend the chickens! Dash action.
What a
Yes.
little rapscallion.
Obviously,
I
the
should
goblins
say,
running forward.
I should have said that I was like 25 feet in the air.
And
Alright, so we entered my reach, so can I get the attack?
Yeah.
Put them like a
Right.
big ol'-
leave the tip of the arrow off, or the feathered part of the arrow off Goblin's skull. Ah! It'll look up. Thank you. You miss.
Lol.
Anzu.
I guess I will cast Entangle on this group of three at the top.
Right.
Right here.
Yeah. Strength saving throw. Okay.
Yeah. Against my spell save DC, which is 13.
Right. Two of them make it. One of them fails.
And the area becomes difficult terrain.
That.
Yeah.
Nice.
This one.
Wait, which one is in restrained?
This guy.
That one. And I will move here.
It's now Brand's turn.
Is this roof? How high up is that roof?
Lowest beam, 7 feet up, goes up 2. Here it hits. Face.
I'm gonna go perch myself over. No, I can't do that, huh? It's a little far. I'm zoomed out. I didn't realize how far it was. Let me see here. So I'll just go right here.
Okay.
Shoot at Goblin Poacher 5.
Sounds good. On your string back, you let loose an arrow as it'll slam into the creature's shoulder. Rude!
Whoops, I forgot about this goblin. Oh god, I'm making attacks. No! Spacebar was on that thing. Whoops. Ignore those.
Oh,
Forgot about that goblin.
okay.
I forgot about that goblin that ran over there.
Verum.
Okay.
Goblin near the head is switched to the right.
I will move over here, and I will extend my palm out to him and cast poison spray on him. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. Eight. Fails.
Fails.
Nice.
11 points of damage.
Right. Extend your hand out to the goblin. It's a gout of viscous, but scouring his flesh. Covered in acidic.
Ugh.
And then I will move up behind Reginald.
Right.
And I will say to him, defensive positions! And that's my turn.
Reginald.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and move up and then make 2 attacks on Goblin Poacher 3.
Alright.
Nice.
Right, roll your damage.
Wow.
Riding forward, you swing your halberd in a wide arc, cleaving the goblin's head off. It just goes.
Oof.
Okay, I was gonna make a bonus attack, but there's nothing to bonus attack anymore, so I guess that's my action for my
Right.
turn.
Goblin. Let's see. Here is going to try to out.
No, it's fun. Stay entangled. Please.
And still entangled. I'll kill you! Pull out a bow. Other ones. Dash. That one, you have your reaction of it. Halberd. Original.
Did you
Reginald?
go?
What?
You have
Oh.
a goblin in your action attack.
Oh, okay.
Halberd will swing wide as the goblin easily dodges out of the way. And this one will rush towards you and attack. Labbing at you with a dagger. Short sword. Also, easily deflected by your halberd. Looks at you angrily.
It'll take more than that, small goblins, to defeat me. Oh.
I will move here. Right here. And oh, that's within range. I'll use Produce Flame on Goblin Poacher number 5.
An attack roll. Lobbing a grenade at the creature, splat way off mark, right over here, sizzling around it. Creature will look at you. Ah! More chickens for you.
Hmm.
And
Okay. I will fly down 25 feet and then step forward 5 feet and shoot at the entangled goblin.
the arrow will slam into one of the tangling vines as the goblin looks up.
How do I remove this elevation?
Click on your token and campaign frame and go to elevation. Then just click. Want to move? Otherwise, it's Varen's turn.
I already moved.
Okay, Varen.
Okay. I will move in front of Lanzu, and I will knock an arrow on my bow, and I will shoot at poacher number 5.
Right.
19. That damage is not correct.
Roll the damage. All your macros are broken because properties look.
So 7, and then it's also a sneak attack, so I get to roll d6. Because I have another person,
yeah,
friendly
yeah.
unit within 5 feet of him. So that's 10 points of damage total.
The arrow will slam into the creature. Falls down to the ground.
And I will scream back at Reginald and be like, I protect you, my friend, with arrows!
Many thanks, Scaly One.
Reginald. Goblin next to you.
All right, I'm going to slam Goblin Poacher number 4.
Albert will
Nice.
slam down upon the creature, leaving its arm off into the torso as it goes, falling face first.
Hmm.
And then the other goblins within range, so bonus attack.
Right. bap with the back end of your stick, slam into its head.
Your days of stealing chickens are over.
Never! Lockmaster, we need help! Oh my god, we're gonna die!
Thing to it.
I'm not the enemy.
Well struck, Reginald. Well struck.
That is. Going to.
Ah!
Flash at you. Does not get critical, but he does find a decent chink in your armor.
Yeah!
And jabs his short sword right in there, piercing your flesh.
Oh,
Go
no.
Down. 5 damage.
In 5th, you don't have to confirm criticals.
I believe we're in the.
Oh, okay.
Could be wrong, but last. Yeah, that.
So 5 damage?
Yep, 5 damage.
Ah, little ankle biters. Back. Back, I say.
Ow! Leave our chickens alone!
Alright, the other one is going to try to break out. Smap through the vines.
Ha! Freedom!
No.
Exit. I believe had a bonus action power that he. Nope. Okay. Buckmaster.
What?
Full action. Anzu.
I will. Stand here and cast Produce Flame on the person who's attacking my friend. Goblin Poacher number. Just Goblin Poacher has no number.
Alright, make an attack roll. Lob the flame grade at the goblin, however, it'll fall short, landing right here, burning the grass around it.
Ah!
The goblin will shirk back in fear.
Oh, fire!
Rand.
Okay. Let's see. Just walk over here. Shoot the Goblin Poacher one. Yes.
There will slam down to the goblin.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Alright then. I'm good.
Baron.
I guess I'll stay where I am, and I will shoot my bow at Goblin Poacher.
Right.
14.
Roll your damage. Hit.
Sorry, that's a sneak attack. So 11 points of damage.
Air will slam into the goblin poacher,
12 points of damage, sorry. You know math good.
piercing its skull as it falls down.
Ah!
Yes!
And Reginald would like to move.
move 10 feet. Attack Goblin Push number 1.
Ooh.
Halberd will slam down upon the creature, breaking its neck. Ah!
Oh.
And then as a bonus action, do Second Wind.
Well fought, friends. Well fought.
Yeah, it's a wonder these goblins don't do any more than just steal chickens.
That. Luckmaster. Doors of the cabin will open. Yeah. Revealing a chicken dressed in a chicken, or a goblin dressed in a chicken's outfit. He is nearby several chickens by the building. However, he's not riding his signature mount. I'm holding a
Okay.
sword that appears to be a dead chicken, taxidermy stuffed animal.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's me if I actually looked into the DMD world.
Power is a power like power. Look towards closest creature, Reginald. Cast a spell upon you. Waves his chicken sword pointing at you.
What the magic?
Dumb.
Oh no.
Right. See. Alright. Fortunately, that would fail. Feel yourself slowly moving. Just super slow. And then all of a sudden your muscles lock up and you can't move again. You're held. As per hold person.
Oh man.
I can't speak when being held on my.
You are paralyzed, so you cannot do speech, any movement like that.
Okay.
Early onset rigor mortis.
Anzu.
Oh.
Well then, so Reginald can't talk. So, I guess I will walk forward. Well, actually, I'll walk for 1, and then once again cast Produce Flame on the person who is attacking my friend.
This time, the glob of fire will land upon the chicken's face. Full damage. Right.
Big damage.
His feathered cap will singe a little bit. Very worried.
Let him go.
And
Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna go right there. Let's fire an arrow.
Right.
And he's acted okay. So, guess that doesn't hit, huh?
nope, the arrow will shoot past, slamming into the back wall of the cabin.
Oh man.
Baron.
As a free action, can I roll an Arcana check to see what spell he cast?
Yeah.
Oh, one sec.
Cast
Ooh.
hold person.
Okay, so I know that Reginald then cannot move or speak because he's being held.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, and I need to. Uh, Constitution. Good. Okay.
I will. Actually, yeah, I have to. I will come up here, and I will cast Frostbite on him. So he needs to take a Constitution saving throw, please.
See?
14 is my DC.
Fails.
So he takes 2 points of damage, and he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
Check for spell. Spell still remains.
As a bonus action, can I put away my bow and draw my rapier and my shield?
No, has too many
Okay.
actions for bonus.
Okay, I will keep my bow out, and that's it. It's my turn.
Right.
Another wisdom save.
Turn, you get a wisdom save. Right, you're no longer paralyzed. However, that took your turn. Look, Master Bell.
Ah!
Your cruel magics will no longer affect me.
That's you!
Going to ready up another spell. However, he change its target at target. So, Brand, me, Constitution's.
That's right. I'm the
Right.
best target.
Feel your eyes clouding over, but you shrug it away, and you can see just fine.
Ah! To me, chickens!
Screech. Chickens don't do anything. And then,
You should have picked a cooler bird.
I was scared there was going to be some like Zelda-esque chickens flying out of nowhere, just pelting
God.
us.
no, no, no.
Wait,
Not
wait.
yet.
Whew.
Slightly injured. Lanzu.
I guess I'll just do the same thing. This is an arrow produce flame at him.
Alright.
Yeah.
Lob of fire will slam into him.
Max
Go.
damage.
Oh,
Burning orb will burn
darn.
through his armor. Looks very annoyed, and most of his feathered garments have been destroyed.
I'll tell you! That's my favorite outfit!
Okay. Would it take an action to pull out my short swords instead?
Yeah, to put away your bow and pull out your sword.
Okay. What if I just drop my bow?
I would say that you could pull him out as part of.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. I'll pull out my short swords. And I'll go at him after dropping my bow. Now, do I just make 2 attacks with the swords, or
Yeah, make 2.
okay?
The second one's your.
Oh, that's not right. I'll just do this. It's not letting me make the attack.
Saying.
Illegal argument type
Are you in
Java. Yeah, I am.
by making it yourself?
Let me just. How do I just manually roll the dice?
Yeah, just do flash roll. I don't like to- Okay. That'll hit. Word.
Let's see here. Okay.
Right. First blade will sink into his side. Roll your second attack.
Okay.
And the second one will be blocked by his chicken sword, carving a bit of the feather off of it.
Ah! Why?
You give a bad name to chickens, that's why.
You have great names, the chickens!
No, you suck.
There.
Listen. Give me the sword, I'll show you how it could be how to make chickens really cool. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. I guess I'll take the sword.
You'll be giving it to me.
Okay.
The Clockmaster can't handle that smug face.
It's just because I'm a strider, I'm so cool. I'm done though. That's it.
It's Veron's turn.
Did I see the goblin give him the sword?
He's ready to go pass it on.
But he heard me say. Did he hear him say, "You okay?
Yeah.
You'll give me the sword."
What? I.
Wait, did we all see this?
Yes.
Oh,
He just hasn't given it to me yet. So just reserve your turn. Just wait. Just wait.
I will.
You can do
move
that, right?
in front of
Okay.
Reginald. Yeah, because I'm not sure how to prepare an action for a range attack. Would I be able to prepare an action to, if he attacked Brand, I would attack him?
Yeah.
Or is that okay? I will do that then. I will knock an arrow, and I will aim it at the Cluckmaster. And if he attacked Brand, I will attack him.
All right. Ready. Reginald.
I guess I'm gonna do the same thing if the Cluck Master takes any hostile action towards Bran. Well, first move up here, and then I'll hold my action for in case the Cluck Master makes any sort
And
of.
you're gonna make him nervous.
Buckmaster. He will hand you his sword.
Okay.
So what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be cool? Has to be cool.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be cool.
He's using his action to bounce up and down, excitedly.
All right.
Lanzu.
I guess I'll just cautiously approach. Just like right here. And then I'll hold my action.
And
Can I check out what kind of sword it is? Is it just a short sword or a dagger?
it has the stats of a short sword, except for it deals bludgeoning damage.
Huh. Okay.
Neat.
Then I will, holding the chicken sword in my right hand now, in my main hand, I'll just attack the goblin.
Okay.
Nani?
You have acquired the Clucker sword.
It does have finesse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Bop him on the head. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
Plus 3. No, it's cool.
Not cool. It hurts. Said it was gonna be cool.
Yes. And then I'm gonna attack with my regular short sword. Okay. That's not right. I'm dumb. Okay.
All right. Almost drop your blade, but you're able to ready yourself for further attacks.
Ah! That was kind of cool, though.
What was the sword called?
The Clucker Sword. Aaron.
Cool.
I was witness to all of that, right?
Yep.
Like including that kind. You guys are probably gonna hate me. We'll run up and I will try to stop Brand. And I'm going to try to convince Brand that we can interrogate him. Maybe there's more treasure.
I already attacked him.
And I
You
will
can
try and use a persuasion check on the goblin, if you'll allow me, to try and befriend him, I guess.
All right.
Come on, persuasion. Yes! 20.
Move away, then we're good.
Hey, you wanted me to show you something cool. That was cool,
Tapping
wasn't
me
it?
on the nose is not cool. It's painful.
Look, if you were on the other side of it, you would have thought it was cool.
I mean,
Mm,
okay.
Reginald.
yeah.
Anyone going to attack the goblin?
Do not attack the goblin!
Anyone attacks him, we're still in combat. Otherwise, combat's over.
I would not. I would be surprised that like that whole thing just happened. Like Lanza would not know what to do. He would just stand there and watch.
I guess I'll just pass on my turn in that
Okay.
case.
Is stepping here away from Brand without getting an up, and will look waitingly. Right.
I'll look to the goblin. Oh wait, sorry, are we done combat or?
If you don't want to attack him, then we are done with combat.
I do not want to attack him now.
Okay.
I guess we're done then, huh?
It's over. He is looking at you.
Oh, look at the goblin. Tell me, goblin. Why do you steal all these chickens?
Orc needs eggs. They need big chickens.
And who lived in this house before you?
What?
Might I see your chickens?
He'll just look around.
Looking at
Can
him.
May I enter the room, please?
Yes. Dad.
I'll enter in the room and say, my, your chickens they are very good.
Oh, yes, they're the best chicken.
Where did you get these chickens? They're so marvelous.
A farm over there.
Over
You know
where?
I don't know. Over there.
Man,
Is that a doorway I see there?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
hey, look,
Tell me,
man.
goblin, what is behind that door?
Orc's cave.
Whose cave?
Orc.
Gork?
Ah,
Who is Gork?
this chieftain. Man's chicken.
Oh. Hey, man, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Chickens aren't that cool.
Chickens
This is
aren't
bad
amazing. Take
business.
that back.
Listen, this is bad business for you, alright? You could do so much better.
Chicken's
You
best.
could. We ran into an even cooler animal earlier. It's even cooler than chickens.
Possible.
Brad,
Oh,
I have
is
an
it?
idea. Shh, I have an idea. Tell me, Cluckmaster, how would you feel to be the chief of all chickens.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'd be the chicken.
You see,
Chicken crown.
your chieftain, Gork, he has made enemies with another, and we are here to steal his chickens.
Oh,
But
stealing chickens there, not chicken.
but
All right. Well, we're not gonna steal the chickens. How about this?
I like
If
you,
you help,
Goblin.
we
And-
can make you the chief, the king of all chickens. If you take us to your chieftain and you help us overthrow him, and you can keep all these chickens for
Yes.
yourself.
And then you would be the chief.
I'll even give you the clucker back,
Oh, okay, let's do this.
but I will only give it to you after we do it.
Okay.
Do we have a deal, Goblin?
Yeah!
And I will hold out my hand to shake his hand.
Take your hand, and as he does so, he'll reach out.
Baka!
Yes. Baka.
He'll give a nod.
Yes. All right. So, we got a Gork was his name?
Ah, Gork.
How describe Gork to me?
Big. Fat. Big.
Oh.
Big, big.
Like
Super
bigger than me big or bigger
Yes.
than my friend over there big?
Big, big. Big, big, big.
Huh?
Any big.
It's a big chicken, huh?
Mm,
Gork, not
And
chicken.
tell me, what does Gork like besides chickens?
Chicken eggs.
How can we
Yep.
use that, guys? I don't know. That's...
We
Arrow
just use our
perception.
weapons and we kill them.
Error perception to see if there's anything interesting in this room.
Yeah, you
I'll roll perception as well.
Right. A quick glance around the room reveals that kind of buried amongst the bird shit splatters all over the cabin. A couple coins on the floor too, mostly copper and silver, gold.
Hmm.
Further investigation. That'd be investigation.
Guess
May I roll
investigate?
investigation?
I'll search through. Yeah.
Forgive me, Goblin, but let me look around for something.
Alright, just don't steal any of our chickens. We stole them first.
Hey man, they're all gonna be yours.
Yes.
I guess I'm not investigating anything.
All right. Verin. In this chicken coop, find very back egg. Appears to be solid copper.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, another one of those. Those are very rare.
What do you mean, rare?
Ah, the chicken lays them every year.
Which chicken?
I don't know. Except for my chicken.
Your chicken? Is this the chicken that laid this egg?
Maybe.
Found.
I don't see it any. I'd be in the cave.
Well,
Oh,
Then
and
I
he
think
rushed
we should
towards the
go
door.
get your
No,
chicken.
no, wait.
Slams the door shut.
Our chicken's gonna escape.
We'll see as one of the chickens try to escape.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
oh.
good. We're good.
Of course.
can I look in these barrels for anything?
Besides chicken feet.
Cool. Can I take some?
Chickens will all crowd around you. Pull out the chicken.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna feed some of the chicken.
They'll begin pecking at the floor.
This is what I came here for.
Yeah.
These are nice chickens. You wanna take a little rest, Cluck Master? You look a little tired there.
I could use a little rest, yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a short rest, guys.
I will kind of crowd around my friends. I'm like, friends, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell the Cluckmaster to go and try and kill Gork. Hopefully, the Cluckmaster is killed in the ensuing attack. And then, well, it's up to us.
I spend hit dice to heal yourself.
I never took any damage.
Hit dice use D10 or hit die plus con modifier, right?
When you're healing hit dice, you just roll the dice, no con.
Oh,
I mean, Verum,
wow.
I don't know about that. I mean, we could do that, sure. And that would probably be the best thing to do, sure. But if he's the last goblin of his kind here, he's not going to do any harm if he just has these little chickens here. Sure we can work something out.
Right.
If we just keep him alive for a while.
I agree with Bran. We shouldn't just leave him to die. We can maybe he can have a change of heart.
I
You were
All right.
specifically
all
hired
right.
to deal
I
with
suppose he could fight alongside us.
Cool. I'm gonna take some more chicken feed from out of the barrels.
Right.
Now. Get like a handful of it or something. All the chickens still crowding around me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I toss some like away from me?
They'll all
Over there or
swarm over
something.
in that direction, pecking at.
Alright. I just want to take enough to be like to fill a pouch.
Right. As the food across that time, large, that yellow chicken will pour out of this. It looks like the picture.
Huh.
Food.
Ah, there's my chicken.
Hey, is that? Hey, there it is.
That's Buka.
What's its name?
Buka.
Buka. What a nice chicken. Can I
Nice
look
chicken.
inside this chicken coop here?
Creation.
Sure. So. Here it
That is a mighty chicken.
Oh, it's the best chicken.
The chicken, by the way, is meat size.
Oh wow.
Oh man,
That's why his
this is a bit.
token size is medium. Writing it.
Hmm.
Now, Goblin.
Huh?
What shall we call you?
Clockmaster.
All right, Cluckmaster. Tell us. What shall we expect when we see Gork?
Rolls. Chicken
Pardon?
bones. Like rolls. Fat rolls.
Oh,
A lot of
well then.
a
Well,
lot of us. Oh, fuck.
Shall we go pay a visit to your soon-to-be ex-chief?
Yeah. Go.
Did I see anything with my investigation?
You would
Is he-
find another copper egg.
Is he eating the chickens?
Why we have to feed so many? We stealing him because he keeps eating them. Big.
You don't like it when he eats the chickens? You just want the chickens to live, huh?
Ah, the best chickens.
You know, I don't even think you don't even need to live like a life of crime anymore after this. You could just have a nice chicken farm without having to steal any, because then there'd be no one to eat all the chickens.
I'd be onto something. We should do. You should go business together. Chicken
Hey, you know,
Clockmaster
yeah.
and
Brand.
And brand. Cluckatorium.
Yeah.
Baron will laugh.
I'll toss Varen the other copper egg. Here you go, man.
Thank you.
Since we didn't get anything from the dog.
Right, and he'll
You
lead you
can-
to the next map. Orc's Cave. Yes, there you go. With him leading, we'll see that the cave is like his cabin, filled with chickens, but it also is goblins. They sing you, being led by the Cluckmaster. Up and go
Ah, no, no.
back to pecking at the chicken.
Make way, make way. I am the Cluckmaster and I need to see Gork.
That's a lot of dudes.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I'll just look at you.
Ah,
Wait, Cluckmaster.
huh?
Should you
Oh,
not?
wait. Hold
You
on.
are a chief, a future chief. Should you not rally your goblin tribe to fight your enemy, Gork?
That is what chiefs do, don't they?
Yes.
All right, goblins, listen up, listen up. I'm the Cluckmaster, or Cluck Chief. Chief's better than Master, right? Cluck
Yes.
Chief is way better.
And I say we overthrow Gork.
Um,
Can I? I guess it's a little too late for that, but can I use a help action with him?
yeah, you can.
So I'll stand right next to him.
Second.
I have to be beside him for the help action, I believe. Lol. You could roll a 0.
Wow.
Goblins will all look up. Oh, actually, maybe we'll roll 4. You have negative ones. Like, that's 1. Couple will look
Oh,
up.
Ah, Cluckmaster Chief,
Hey.
Cluckmaster Chief.
About 60% of them will look like.
Orcus Chief, what are you talking about?
I want to look at the ones who are not with us now. Speak to them. I'll say, if you help us, I will throw in a bit of good meat, some fresh cougar meat.
Oh,
It's delicious.
cougar meat?
Mmm.
Make a persuasion.
Oh, I could just use the skill check.
Oh, I should have said that. Damn.
No.
Uh,
Hmm.
this one will step forward.
I like cougar meat. I'm with Cluckmaster, Cluck Chief, Cluck Chief.
All right, I'll give him a ration of cougar meat.
You'll not. Howard. The others are just look around.
I mean, you all like chickens, right?
Chickens are chickens.
Yeah.
Our chickens are the
Alright.
best chickens.
I mean, we're gonna take out this guy here, and I mean, if we're successful, there won't be any more chickens for you guys. So, I mean, it's really a good idea to join us. Come on, Reginald, say something. You're good at delegating with people. Come on.
Gonna move forward.
Hey, I need my sword.
I'll give him my other short sword. I'll say, I told you you would get it after we are successful.
Send to the Cluck sword.
Then
Give him the Cluck sword.
All right, but after this is over, I want it back. Come on.
Just give it to him.
All right, I'll give him the cluck sword.
He's going to raise the cluck sword high.
Listen, you all, I'm the Clockmaster and I demand we fight Dork.
Going to cast Thaumaturgy to create a giant burst of chicken feathers sprouting from the sword, shooting everywhere.
Ah, see, Clockmaster.
Patient check against them.
Oh my god. Come
have- he
on.
does
Can I help him again by that? By
He had
pretending to
advantage
be in
because
like.
but yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my!
I just want to say, like, this
Am I-
entire time, Reginald has just been, like, dumbfounded. This whole situation is bizarre to him.
Oh my
This would be
god.
the same to me as well.
Wait, they're all bad.
Well then,
that's what? What?
See, I'm the Clockmaster.
This one, seeing the giant horde all agreeing with him, will just go back way into the corner.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, well, we got our army.
All right, let's go, Dork. We got this. Come on, goblins.
Yes, lead the way, Cluck Chief.
Baron has a smug look of satisfaction on his face.
And this is gonna be weird because I don't have dark vision and everyone does.
So
Yeah.
okay, so we're gonna let the goblins go in first.
Right.
He's going to kick open the door, or at least attempt to. Give him a strength check.
Can I help
He's
him?
going to kick open the door.
Okay, he
All
doesn't
his
need my
strength.
help.
Ah, Dork, we challenge you to a duel. Chiefdom. We challenge you for chiefdom. Yes, that's the
Oh
word.
my god, he's huge.
You see, lying in a bed of furs and hay, a giant, fat ogre, covered in chicken grease and chicken bones.
ooh,
You cannot challenge Dork. Dork is chief.
Oh, Clockmaster is Clock Chief is chief. Ah,
Roll initiative.
Alright.
Charge, my goblins! Charge forth!
Yeah, turn enemies to red. Redden.
Oh, come on.
Oh, whoops, I need to select my...
Rolled a 1. I haven't
love how
rolled
I get
over
a
10
high
for
end-
anything.
Hey,
Scenario where I
23.
can't see.
oh, we're rolling for initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we say that I picked up my longbow? Because I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just not remembering, like, I need.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. I just had my eyes on the cluck sword. This one in red is still an enemy.
Yep.
Okay. Let me get some water real quick.
Get back, it is. Oh, and let me send you guys the link.
Back.
Welcome back. Wait, no, wrong person. It's almost your turn.
I should be going last, right? I rolled like a 1.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wrong person. You're going last, very last.
I'll try and speak because I think me and Brand sound alike.
Yeah.
So I'll try and speak with my voice now.
I wanna.
Okay, I'm back.
Turn.
All right, cool. Well, Can't really fly in this cave, so that's cool. How about I just attack, huh? Shoot an arrow at Gork.
Right. Arrow will slam into his fat flesh. Wiggle about.
Ew.
It kind of just buries.
I'm not getting that one back.
Movement.
I'm not like in the way of any of the goblins, right?
They can surge past you. Friendly.
Cool. I'm gonna not move.
Goblin poachers, Orc side. Let's see. They push here. Fire bows down upon Buckmaster, upon Cluck, and two upon Brand.
Who's? Oh, there's goblins in there.
Arrow, arrow. Arrow, arrow.
Woo!
Arrows just pelt the cave walls as they do not know how to shoot bows. Apparently. One actually broke his bowstring and will drop his bow sadly.
Ah, that's my bow.
It's only simple. Yeah. Buckmaster,
Charge!
forward and swing his Bucker sword in a wide arc, casting a spell upon Gork. Alright, it's not skill. And Gork is held.
I did leave one of my short swords outside, though. So I was keeping the Clucker sword.
Original. Last second little spell for the day.
All right. Seeing as how I can't like see anything, I'm going to cautiously move forward. Behind the Cluckmaster, I suppose, and ready in action for any hostiles to enter my reach.
He's gonna look at you.
Are you blind?
I don't have dark vision, I'm sorry.
Ow! I'll help you. I'll help you. Don't worry.
Gork, at the end of his turn, will attempt to wisdom saving throw to break out of his held. It's remained held. Anzu.
Lonzo I will slowly walk in to see all this. Unsure of what to really do. Wait, how much move did I already use?
Use 25.
Alright, so I can't do anything. So I'll end my turn here.
Goblin poker. Friendly pokers. Urge. Dashing.
Can I like pat each one on the back as they go in?
Okay.
Go, go, go!
Ah!
Problem. Verum. You notice that this one, even though of the Gork, is still cowering in the goblins you guys had. Doesn't seem cowering anymore. They passed.
Oh man. I'm gonna try and persuade him.
Right? Persuasion.
Yeah. Basically, I'm gonna say to him, "You are not a coward. You fight for the chickens. Get in there and fight for what is yours."
Persuasion.
Yeah, for the chickens.
Nice.
Yeah! I fight for chickens!
Is now
Go
friendly.
and fight for your chickens. They are yours. Go.
Yeah!
On his turn.
Yes.
Any other of you want to use? That it.
I'll move back in front of the door, and I will end my turn there.
Brand.
Cool. Can I still fire at Gork, or are the goblin poachers in the
Fire
way?
at Gork.
Okay. Because he's so big. Let me see. Sure wish he was a beast. Oh well.
You also have advantage
Fire at
because
him.
of his being paralyzed.
Oh, cool. Cool. Alright. Let's use the 20, huh?
Right, sounds good. There will slam into his flabby bits and sinking in, or and
Man,
not move or make any noise.
gosh, it's like quicksand.
Ugh.
It's like shooting
Yeah.
a water gun.
I'll just move up to here. Sure. Yes.
Poachers. Oh, I turned the enemy. I too. Okay, the enemy gobos. They are all going to drop their bows, drawing their goblin short swords, which are actually daggers, and slash at the goblins in front of them.
Oh god!
4.
Jesus.
Alright, Stagger will pierce the little goblin in front of him. Second will miss. Next two will hit, stabbing into the goblin's back. I'll look. The Cluckmaster.
Haha!
Turn
Cluck
around.
Chief.
Chief, yes.
You should rally those other ones to fight for you too.
You're blind. Blind.
I meant the other ones, the 4 in front of Gork.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah. So I'm sure they don't.
Going to wave his Cluck sword in the air, casting a light. As he does go to confidence in there.
Come on, Gobbles! Gork is not moving. He is not your chief anymore. I, the Clock Chief, is your chief. I'm your Clock Chief.
God. Am I helping?
It's up to you to help him. I'm too far away.
What are you going to say to help him? And you'd have to use your next action to help him.
Alright, that's fine.
Although Reginald
gonna be
is
like-
held. Or he's
Reginald hits too hard to waste his action on this. I'm gonna like wave my hands at him, like as if like I was showing him off, like, oh yeah, like this guy's amazing, like
okay.
listen to this guy,
I'll
You're gonna be his hype crowd.
like how how Will Smith does to his children.
Hey,
for them.
God damn it.
Better sword.
Whoops.
One of them. Oh, they tied.
Gork, Gork! Nah! You're not Chief! I'm Chief. Clock Chief.
Reginald, now see.
Now, with my newfound vision, I will move forward 10 feet and attack. Wait, no, not there. There we go. And attack Gork twice.
Right? That'll bounce off his fat flabs. That one will hit his fat flabs. Nice hard poke, because he doesn't really make any noise.
Don't lose your halberd to him.
I think
Does
isn't
he
it an
rewind?
automatic cycle when he's whole person?
Oh yeah, it is
He's
advantage.
paralyzed.
You have to be in 5 feet. You're. so with
Oh,
your
right,
reach.
right.
But you do have advantage. Roll your axe again. Or if you hit.
Oh, okay.
Main hits. Haha. It'll bounce back and reverberate, slamming down into the fat flabs, cutting instant gash.
Nice.
Thank you, Clockmasters, for gifting me vision.
Clockmaster! Clock Chief. Clock Chief.
Your turn.
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Orc is going to spend a legendary action to. It's called. What's it? Legendary resistance. Here we go. Rid of that paralysis. And now it is his. Right. He is then going to grab the goblin that dropped his bow and bite off its head, chewing the entirety of the goblin, sucking into fat flabs.
Oh no.
That is going to heal him. Nine.
Oh, God.
However, this goblin's dead. Is gone.
Poor bastard.
Reginald, back away!
Alright. And now that thing's dead, he's going. Roll on over. He does
Roll on
Just
over.
rolls off the bed. Lonzu.
Now seeing this horrific abomination eating one of his teammates, and now inspired by the newfound chicken army, I will walk forward and. Oh yeah, that's in range. I'll use produce flame on him.
Alright. Your flame grenade upon the body of Gork, you'll land and it's just be dissipated instantly by all the sweat dripping off his body.
Ugh.
That's disgusting. Ugh.
Question: would the sweat be considered grease?
No.
Roll with
I can't
advantage.
I'm
Oh.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
No, that would be actually. I think it
Wait.
fire damage.
All,
So
all the stink in the room
Oh,
that's
so
accumulated.
roll again.
I roll again.
Oh, you know it's like a dirty locker room.
It's bad.
Ugh.
All right.
Why did
roll
you
damage.
Nice.
inside the room?
Dissipating by this sweat, it will then
Nice.
reach the grease coating his body and just light him up.
Hi.
Goblin poachers on your side.
Go get 'em, boys.
Ah!
No, not like that.
Ah!
two in the back. Back as you best can. Alright. On Gork. They shank him with the little goblin daggers. One will bounce off the flesh or the fat. The other will sink in, almost being sucked in by the fat, losing the dagger, but he remains holding on. Oh, I acted fast. Alright, and goblin. Six. Hit. Hit. That one and that one. Miss, and that's a miss, and then miss, and then hit. Alright. Sink into the goblins a couple times, couple missing, just dodging out of the way. Verum. Oh, and this guy. Friendly now. Now it's Verum.
I will come up next to Bran. Bran, do you have your short swords out? Do you have your bow out?
I have my bow out.
Actually, no. I will just, I guess I'll frostbite Gork. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
$14 is the DC.
Flame that was recently placed upon him will break the frostbite spell, spamming it.
Sweet icy hot.
His muscles are somewhat feeling better now.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, he's going to
And I
stand.
will yell out, "Charge, Cluckers, charge!"
Yeah, charge what he said. Ah!
At the end of your turn, Gork is going to spend legendary actions. Goblin. Since they are enemies to him, I grapple check. Or, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go grab the one behind him. Just reach up behind with the arm. Grapple. And then let it. Combo. Little goblin
Oh,
quickly dart out of the way.
No, no eating. I'm done being eaten. Not me.
easy.
Brand. Click next. There we go.
Didn't that take my turn to help?
Spend your action helping him, but you can move.
Okay, cool. I have chicken feet. But I don't know. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. Because what I was wanting to do was like throw chicken feet at Gork and have the chickens from the other room jump on him. But that might be a bad idea now, considering he can.
Yeah, he would just
Yeet.
eat them all.
Let's see.
That would have been funny.
It would have been great, yeah. I guess I'll just move over here.
Enemy gobbos. They are going to make a wisdom saving throw.
The enemy goblins are.
Alright, this one.
I'm with you.
You'll act on friendly gobbos turn. The other two will
Cool.
remain fighting and stab at a.
Ah!
Wow.
One south of Goblin Poacher 11 will fall down, bleeding out of his throat as the throat has been slit.
Hold fast, goblins.
The one
Or the
This guy.
clucks.
Will take a dagger to the side.
Why the cluckers?
Cluck Chief. He is going to swing the Cluck sword around again, releasing a bolt of energy at Orc.
Attack him! I believe! I believe!
Give me a range attack roll. Oh, I was. That would still hit. A bolt of chicken feathers, chicken beaks pierces Gork as he is now lit up by an aura of feathers surrounding him. Have advantage to attack him. He'll,
Oh, cool.
for the next attack to hit.
Nice.
Right. Reginald.
Seeing the feathers clearly outline Gork, I will attack.
With the feather's aid, they draw your blade into his fat flaps. You're able to hit.
Okay, then bonus action attack.
Sorry about that.
Roll
Yeah,
damage again.
That was by accident.
Oh, you don't have
Ah.
a bonus attack?
Say what?
Oh yeah, I think that's. I don't have it. That's your poke stick.
Yeah, the first two was the main, the offhand was the bonus attack.
Okay.
And then the D4 was for the crit.
Okay. Bashing into him. Fat flaps will jiggle. As it hits him square into a delicate spot in his fat flaps. He appears to be barely hanging on.
He is faltering. Keep up the offense.
It's his turn. His legendary reactions will refresh. He's going to reach for the two of his gobos that are his friends still. And eat them. That's horrible. Everyone. Right. Now with his
Friends would just stand there and stare at him in horror as he eats his own teammates.
He is going to swing his club at you, Reginald. Like to use access to action. Haha! Club will come slamming down upon you, which, now that you look at it, as it's slammed upon your face, is a very large chicken bone.
This got that from a really big chicken.
That was my chicken! Wife.
What?
The Cluck Chief.
Light him up. Produce flame again.
Right? You have advantage. Nice.
Do I roll again?
Yeah, you might get a critical, so yeah. Right, the orb will slam into his fat flaps.
Produce flame is a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's one hell of a cantrip here.
And he will lit up again by the flames. Friendly poacher. We're going to surround him.
Nice.
They're all going to shank them, shank with their daggers. Oh, and this one. Action 2. That's 1. 11 stabs. Hit. Hit. Okay. All the goblins will go,
Yeah, for the clock chief!
just keep stabbing. Out here is when they stop, or they keep stabbing, but you realize that Gork is no longer. He has been stabbed too many times.
Wow. We did it! For the chickens!
Buck Chief will raise his sword.
Aha! Clock chief! Clock chief! Clock chief!
All the other goblins go,
Clock chief! Clock chief! Clock chief!
at combat.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and
We
pop my
did it?
second
What?
We did it. Cluck Chief. Cluck Master. I mean, Cluck
We
Chief.
did it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm the clock chief now.
You
Yeah.
are now the Cluck Chief.
Yeah.
I need a crown.
Yes. Did Gork have a crown?
No.
No. We can make you a crown. It'll be good.
This will be Ben's crown.
We'll make it out of the best, the finest chicken feathers and that we can find.
Eh?
It'll be beautiful.
Let's do this. Come on, goblins, we have, oh, have something to do.
Wait.
I
Brand,
seem to
yes, we do have
accidentally
something to
called
do.
Myself.
Yeah,
Brand, I think
What is it, Ver?
there are too many goblins here.
Oh god, this shrub is.
Well,
Thank you.
the way I see it, as long as they're listening to the Cluck Chief, it'll be fine.
Yes,
we
yes.
can breathe. You don't need to steal anymore.
Yeah.
1 minute, Cluckmaster. I must confer with my friend here.
Ah, that's Cluck Chief, Varen.
Cluck Chief, correct. And I will kindly like bow to the Cluck Chief in forgiveness. But Brent, our mission was to prevent the stealing of chickens, and well, we've dealt with the one boss, but I believe we have not satiated their need for chickens.
It'll be good. They're not gonna steal anymore. We'll work it out with the Cluck Chief. I have an idea myself.
Tell me your idea. I will convince them.
I don't think we need to convince them too much anymore. I think we'll be just fine. There's just a few things that we need to do.
Well, humor me. I do not like being left in the dark.
Well, they're not gonna steal any more chickens. They're just gonna start breeding them. They're gonna have their own chicken farm, and we can have the Cluck Chief sit down with the farmer, and they can work together, perhaps. Come to a mutual understanding.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes. I mean, I could act as a mediator. Absolutely. I am trained in such business, but yes, I believe we could do this.
Cluck Chief.
Turn back
We,
towards Cluck Chief, and you see him and all the goblins just dancing around, going,
Clock chief! Clock chief! Clock chief!
So, would you like to come outside with us? Away from, Gork's dead body? Or,
Yeah, he smells horrible.
actually,
Let's go.
we check out Gork's dead body?
I'm not touching that. No.
There's no way I can receive my arrows back.
There's no way you can get those back, but give me a Constitution saving throw as you check his body.
Yeah, I knew it. I thought I was gonna get sucked in.
I would like to investigate the bed and.
I'm not, like,
if
touching
there's-
his body, but...
Oh, you're not. How are you investigating?
Just kind of like searching around it,
Look-
looking underneath it, kind of moving the covers a bit, see if anything's on.
Or,
it.
like, his weapon.
That is a giant chicken bone.
Can I pick it up?
It acts as
Alright.
a great club.
Cool. I will
Oh,
pick it up. Now, come
Maybe-
to Cluck Chief. Do you think a chief would do well with a stronger weapon? Perhaps you would like to wield the Cluck Bone instead of the Cluck Sword to show your true power.
That is a point, but it's a bone of a chicken. Not a chicken. No, it's a little weird.
Yeah, but
Oh, or it could be ceremonial. Have ceremonies? Yes. Cluck sword
yes,
is battle sword. The cluck sword of battle.
yeah.
What about it?
I've been meaning to speak to you about the Cluck Sword too.
What about the cluck sword?
No, it looks good on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, still doing that farm idea? Cluck
Yeah,
chief
we
and
are.
brand?
And
Cluckatorian?
that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do right now.
Oh, really? Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys! Stay here, protect the chickens! Do it! Do it or suffer the cluck consequences!
You said it's cluck sequences? Nice.
Cluck
The consequences.
Amazing.
Oh no. I'm gonna throw the feed at the chickens.
They will swarm around it.
Is there anything else left in the den of Gork?
In Gorkstan. Your investigation, you only really found chicken bone there.
Poop.
A couple of goblin foes and such, because he ate some.
May I say to the goblins, Goblins!
Ah,
Where does Gork keep his treasure? It is now the property of the Cluck Chief.
One of them empty Gork's fat and pull out a ring.
Oh,
treasure!
I will give this to the chief immediately.
Yes.
What is your name, Goblin?
I am Shoop!
Shoop. You will be rewarded heavily for this. Thank you.
Yeah! What's that?
And I'll run away with the ring.
You can add to your sheet if you keep it hidden from the players. A fine silver ring.
Cluck Chief.
Yeah?
You remember the farm that the chickens were stolen from? Do you agree that you're no longer gonna steal any more chickens? You have enough that you can. breed them on your own.
20 at night. That was just the night. Day was another 30.
Well, now that you have enough of your own chickens, you don't have to steal anymore.
Huh?
Okay. Well, if you start up your own chicken farm, I won't be able to help you all the time with it, because I have my own business that I need to take care of. But I will visit, of course, and to see how things are going. But it would help if you would strike up a business deal with the owners of the farm, because they would be able to help you trade products, such as chicken eggs, or to gain a bit of profit for yourself, to expand your chicken farm.
Oh, expanding chicken farm is good, yeah?
Yeah. So, all right. So,
Perchance, maybe we should explain to them how chickens breed.
I'm sure they know.
I know. There's
Yeah.
the chicken thing. Go into a coop and then come out with more chickens.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
I think we want to. Let's go back to the farm then, with the Cluck Chief.
Alright.
Let me do some of the talking here. I believe the what was his name? Sedwin?
Cadwin.
Cadwin. I believe Cadwin will not be pleased that we are bringing a goblin to him. However,
It'll be
I
fine.
think I can persuade him otherwise.
As long as Cluck Chief's not going to be doing anything bad.
Clock Chief, I do what Clock Chief does. Caw.
which is no stealing, no,
Again.
no raiding any people, no.
I'm gonna get
Uh,
really close to the Cluck Chief and kind of lean down to see, like, Cluck Chief, the man you are about to meet will be a very important ally. He will be one that will make you strong if you keep him happy. And keeping him happy will mean that you leave his chickens alone.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's go to the farm.
We will go speak to him, and you will proclaim yourself chief, and he will help you.
To expand the chicken farm.
Let's do it. Span. Look,
Alright,
Chiefs,
guys, let me do
Clagatorium,
some of the talking
span.
first. Keep the Cluck Chief back, and I will go speak to what's his name? Myself,
Cadwin.
Cadwin. Yes.
I'm gonna stand by with the Cluck Chief.
Ah, you're back. How did it go?
I'm gonna
Well,
stand with it as well.
Cadwin, it has been quite an endeavor, really. We fought many goblins themselves, but their horde was humongous, and well, they were being led by an ogre by the
Oh.
name of Grok.
It's happy to see you're all right.
Yes,
Rather, to
yes.
see them with you.
Well, here's the thing. We were able to defeat Grok with the aid of a goblin. And
Ah.
this goblin now leads this clan of, well, for lack of a better term, chicken masters.
No.
However, there's some good news for this. I believe that this could be good for you as well. For they do not want to take your chickens. However, I believe that you could leverage this to use them to protect your own flock.
What? What?
They do
That's
not
right.
want to steal your chickens, however, they do value chickens themselves. So I believe that you have just gained an ally.
Goblin.
Oh, well, let me introduce you to the chief of the, and he kind of like rolls his eyes, Cluck Masters. And I will motion at the rest of my party to bring everyone come by and Cluck Master to come by.
Look at my up.
Hi.
Raising
All right,
my sword.
let me take it from here, Verum. Okay.
Yes, you may.
All right, now, Cadwin.
Yes.
Great apples, by the way. Love them. This is the Cluck Chief, and I'll gesture towards him as he's riding his chicken, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
All right, cool.
Both
I'll gesture
feet.
towards him, and he agrees to no longer steal chickens, and he is only interested in making his own chicken farm, the Cluckatorium, a business deal that I am a part of as well. I trust the Cluck Chief to run a fine chicken farm, Cluckatorium.
Yeah, best
but
Clagatorium.
he's agreed that he will only breed chickens from now on, and he can. You don't have to worry about him taking any more chickens from you. But he could also use a little help getting his business out around the world. You know, getting it out to the other surrounding areas to spread his business and grow his own farm. Don't you think you could help him with that?
Persuasion. With advantage.
Cool.
Because Clockmaster's helping.
I am a merchant background as well. Well, yeah, doesn't matter.
Let me roll again. Persuasion. Okay.
Guess we're going to 18.
This is all very strange, but I mean, As long as he's not stealing any more of my chickens, I guess. And he wants to start a chicken farm.
Yeah, the Cluckatorium! Well, Cluck Chief and Brand's Cluckatorium
Yep.
expand.
How
Make
about
good.
this? Let's form a deal, a partnership, if you will. Cluckmaster, you will bring the eggs to Cadwin, and Cadwin, you will provide compensation for some eggs in, well, more chickens, perhaps?
More chickens and apples! Eat something. Not chickens.
Right. Well,
And food for them, because they won't eat the chickens.
And Cluckmaster, should Cadwin ever require your assistance, whether it be monsters or beasts killing his chickens, what will you do?
We'll kill the beasties, killing the chickens, for chickens are sacred.
Good,
Okay.
good. I believe we have an understanding.
But
Baka?
Baka! It is done!
I will lean into Cadwin and be like,
Baka.
basically him saying deal, just go with it.
Right. Deal. Yes.
keep forgetting to use this.
I do too.
Excellent. And as I see it, Cadwin, our deal has been completed. And not only have we exceeded our deal, but we have provided you with a small protection force that will help you not only increase your business, but also protect it. Yes.
Very well. Go get the coin. Looks somewhat defeated.
Oh, okay. I think we did a good job.
Buckmaster's
I
dancing
think
around.
we did too. Yes.
Hey, high five, Cluckmaster.
Yeah!
Now, Cluckmaster, you understand the importance of what we just did, yes?
You understand the importance of chickens.
Yes!
You understand the importance of keeping Cadwin happy, yes?
Yes! Everyone happy equals happy chickens equals happy Cluck Chief.
Equals greater Cluckatorium
Yes!
for Cluck Chief and Brand.
Well then, I believe we are finished here. Cluckmaster, or shall I say, Cluck Chief?
Cluck
And I bow.
Chief. Yes.
Cluck Chief.
And
Cluck.
I'll
I
high and proud.
congratulate you on your new position, and may you be forever cluckful. Yes.
Yes! Baka!
Everyone's
Yes.
gonna be slumping in.
Baka.
Alright, well, it was a job well done. And with all the help you've provided with getting Kip back and a protection force, could throw in something extra. Here you go. He'll hand you a bag of coins, Verum.
Ooh. How many coins?
There's 140 gold in that bag of various copper, silver.
Okay. Come now, Cadwin. This pouch is a little light.
Hey, come on, no need to extort him.
Yeah, persuasion. If you want to go on with your.
Oh my god.
This is what I'm good at.
That
Come
max
on.
persuasion.
I understand
Oh my
the
God.
life of a farmer. As a merchant myself, I understand. However, not only did we rescue your dog, we provided you with children, who are more workers in the future, plus a protectionary force of goblins. You will no longer need our help.
Well. I have much coin left, but. Fuck. Chief is too busy dancing right now.
Cluck Chief, Cluck Chief, Cluck Chief.
Brand is dancing with him.
Let's see. Well, I have been saving this. We'll pull out a locket.
I will graciously accept, and as soon as I return to what was it called, the Ord City, Crestfall. Crestfall. As soon as I return to Crestfall, I will donate this locket to the Church of Rundaris.
All right.
By the way, that's a lie.
Make a deception.
Oh Lord.
You snake-tongued fuck.
I think that's enough.
At least you'll have a good home.
Yes, absolutely, and I will
I
take
think
it.
we're done here.
And of course, I'll divvy up the gold between all of us. That's
All
only
right.
fair.
And with that, we'll end tonight's.
Wait, I want to talk to the Clutch Chief one
Oh.
more time.
Yep. Okay, we'll go with that then.
Okay. All right,
Dancing up and down.
Clutch Chief.
Yeah.
This may be one of the few times that we get to see each other, as I must go back to Stettin. Would you like to? I really want that sword. Would you like to trade swords as a parting gift between us, so that we all may always remember each other?
Thank you, persuasion.
This is the most important roll I've made tonight. No!
Oh! Oh!
Oh my
What
god!
did we do? I think that means Brands wins, right?
Um. Get an egg and your sword. That'll do.
Okay. Can I go over here and get an egg?
Just takes the man's egg.
And you call me the bad person.
Here is an egg.
It's too busy looking at the floor. Like, oh my.
Here is an egg. Here is my sword. And I have something else for you. It's a nice little mask. It's a mask of a wolf that I personally adore. But it is also something else. It's something a little more personal rather than just my sword that you can keep. Maybe hang up on a wall or something. It's a wolf mask that I got from the Festival of the Seven.
I will wear it on occasions.
On occasions.
On a wall.
Celebratory occasions.
Yes.
Yes. So are we trading swords?
Yeah, he'll hand you his sword.
Awesome. It's the Clucker sword, right?
Yep, the Clucker sword.
Mother Clucker.
And it does bludgeoning?
Acts as a short
That's-
sword, but does bludgeoning instead of slashing, I believe.
Now, does that count as a finesse weapon?
Yes.
What? That's pretty
Wow.
No
wonder you
short
wanted
swords
that
do
sword.
piercing.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Well, I just wanted it because it's the Cluck sword. I mean,
Wow. That's
Can't
true
wait for
too.
the RP that comes
and my name is Chicken.
Right.
This was fate. Oh man.
With that, we're gonna conclude tonight's session.
Woo.
Y'all for
Yay.
showing up for the stream, and yeah. Fuckers. I don't think you're gonna be able to convince join you in the fight against Gork.
So we all get 35 gold, I believe. That's 140 split 3 ways. Or 4 ways, sorry. And I will
Cool.
obviously split it with you all. Awesome.